Welcome back to A Well Curated Life. I'm Princess, and I have something I want to share with you. So I was thinking the other day about just getting older. Hold on, because I have my notes here.
And I'm getting old, child, so listen, I need my notes to help me move along. Sorry.
So there was something that I was thinking about the other day with regard to time and just, getting older and thinking about all the things that I want to do, the things that I have done, the things that just a lot of coulda, shoulda, wouldas, right? And I was thinking about time and how when you're younger, people like in your 20s, for example, and people will say to you, oh, you have plenty of time to worry about that. Oh, you have plenty of time. You have your whole life ahead of you. But then I thought about it. It's like, do we really? Like, do we really have time? And as I thought about it further and further and longer, I'm like, no, we don't have time. We don't have time because time doesn't belong to us. Time is not something that we can create. Time is not something that we can make more of, right? Time is something that we exist in. You and I, we are existing in time. You're watching this video, you're watching it in time that you are existing in, right? It sounds crazy, but here's the thing. Here's how I thought of it. I can't go in my kitchen right now, whip out my skillet, and whip up a batch of new time, right? You can't go outside, dig a hole, plant some seeds, and grow some more time. So when I think about time, it's like, no, we actually don't have time. We're just living in it. We are just like ensconced in this thing that's way bigger than us called time. And so as I thought about that, it's like, I'm not in panic mode right now because I don't want you to think like, oh my God, I don't have time, time's running out. That's not what I mean. What I mean when I say we don't have time, what I mean is we need to be more mindful of the time that we are existing in. We need to be more mindful of the things that we are doing with our time. And so for me, that means doing things that are more fulfilling, doing things that are enhancing my quality of life, doing things that bring me joy, both internal and external, right? That's what I want to now ascribe my life to, is living my life as if I don't have time, because I don't have it in my pocket. It's not in my pantry. There isn't any more coming in the mail for me to open up. Like, we don't have time. And that's just like my way of living life now. I'm living my life every day as if I don't have time. I don't know if I'm going to get any more of it. So I'm going to make best use of my time every single day that I'm allowed, that I'm blessed to be living on this here earth, right? So what does that mean for you? Does that mean you need to start panicking and fear your time is running out? No, absolutely not. But we want to be mindful that our life clocks are tick, 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 ticking every day. So that's a reason for you to make sure that you are doing everything that you possibly can to live your life in a way that brings you joy, fulfillment, and peace. So I guess my message to you and to myself today is use your time wisely. That's so cliche, right? But yes, use the time that you have, that you are existing in, because again, we don't have time. I can't pick it up. I can't go buy more, right? So the time that you are living, breathing, walking, thinking, talking, use it wisely. Whatever that means for you. So for me, I wrote down a list of 10 things that I know are going to enhance the quality of my life, that I know are going to bring me fulfillment in the time that I am existing. So I have a list of 10 things. I had to write them down because I am a list taker. I'm a writer. I cannot do a lot of things off the top of my head because, again, I am almost a senior citizen. So here are my list of 10 things that I realize that if I don't do any of these things, time is going to go on anyway. Even if I'm stagnant, even if I'm not moving, time is going to move on. So why not do the things that bring me this joy, this peace, this happiness, fulfillment while I'm living, breathing, walking, and talking? So here are my list of 10 things in no particular order. So for me, solo dates, solo trips. It's a must. Men and women. I think that you should be spending more time with self. I think that solo dates are a 10 out of 10 experience. I believe that solo trips. Now, mind you, I've only been on one. I went on my first solo trip last year and it was a 10 out of 10 experience, and I cannot wait to do the same again this year. Number two, try new hobbies, revive your old interests and passions. A lot of us have spent most of our lives working 9 to 5s, raising children, etc., that we have put so many of our passions and interest on the back burner. I don't care if it's coloring. I don't care if you like to color and you haven't colored in 10 years. Go to Five Below and get you a coloring book and a pack of crayons and color. And I mean that. Like, whatever that interest, whatever brings you peace and joy. Remember, you want to do things that bring you fulfillment, go do it. So again, try new hobbies, revive your old interests and passions. Number 3 on my list is resting and taking naps. Yes, something as simple as resting and taking naps. Now, for me, I grew up in a household where taking a nap meant you were lazy. You need to be up and doing something. No, I had to unlearn that. You need to rest. Your mind needs to rest. Your body needs to rest. Your soul needs to rest. Get the rest. Take a nap. I don't care if it's a 15, 20-minute nap. Take the nap. Number 4 on my list, deep tissue massage. Deep tissue massages are a necessary thing you need to incorporate into your livelihood. I have nothing else to say about that. Nothing else to explain. Get a deep tissue massage. If you haven't had one, please, I implore you to go get one. Your body will thank you later. Number 5, exercise your brain. Read more, scroll less. Now, I have to take my own advice here. I have a bookshelf full of books that I swear to you, probably maybe 65% of those books I have not yet read. Embarrassing. So my goal is this year is to read those books, not pick up another book, although there is a book that I said I wanted to get. I think it's called Let Them. And I want to get that, but I'm not going to get it because I need to read the books that I have. So yes, read more, scroll less. Your brain will thank you later. Your brain will thank you later. Number 6 on my list is, this is for me. Any money spent on fine dining, new clothing, or travel, and it makes me feel good, is money well spent. Am I saying you need to ascribe to that ideology? No, you don't. But for me, when I spend money on things like fine dining, a new item of clothing, a new pair of shoes, even jewelry, don't leave jewelry out because I love jewelry. To me, it's money well spent. Now, I know we need to save, or society says we need to save. Yes, we do. However.com / I believe that when you spend money and it's money well spent on you and it makes you feel good, that money is going to return to you. It's going to return. Number 7, sound frequencies. Listen, if you have not tapped in to the beauty of sound frequencies, please do. My homegirl put me onto it, and I have not turned back from it since. Sound frequencies could be either sleep frequencies, meditation frequencies, heart healing frequencies. I have a playlist that I listen to on my Amazon Music. I think Pandora even has a station. If you have Apple Music, you could tap into it on there. Different, what is it called? Gigahertz, is that correct? I think it is. Different gigahertz, like tap into different parts of the body and the mind and the soul. It's well worth it. Tap into it. I'm not too fluent in it to explain to you, but it's been helping me, especially at night. Like, I turn it on at night. For me, I tend to listen to it more so at night. But even if you use Amazon Music or Apple Music or Pandora, there's a host of different playlists that you can listen to and, find what's good for you. But you definitely need to tap into sound frequencies. Number 8, prayer. Pray more. If prayer is your thing, I implore you to pray more. I'm talking to myself too. I need to pray more. And I know when I pray more, I'm less agitated. I'm less worried. I'm less anxious. So praying more with the time that I'm existing in. Number 9, meditation. Sometimes we need to just, what Kendrick say, turn the TV off. Turn the TV off, put the phone down, and meditate. Sometimes we need to cut out all the rah, from work and family and kids and everyone else. Spend some time meditating. Spend some time in solitude. Meditate. And number 10, journaling. Now, for some, journaling may not be your thing, but I know for me, journaling is something that I used to do like on a consistent basis years ago. Every day, I would go through journals within months. I still have like stacks of my old journals, but I haven't done it in a while. So now I'm getting back into journaling. And so for me, this list of 10 things are things that I want to spend the time that I'm existing in doing, because I know these 10 things will enhance the quality of my life. So your list of things, of course, may not look like my list of things, but I want you to make a list of things that you are going to commit to doing that are going to enhance the quality of your life. Because again, we don't have time. We don't have time. So use the time that you are currently living, breathing, walking, talking, and thinking in a way that brings you joy. Use it in a way that may bring someone else joy. Just like a lot of us on YouTube are using our gifts and talents, using these videos. Well, these videos are being used to enhance the quality of someone else's life. You know? So that's all I want to share today. This is what I'm going to hold myself accountable to do, and I don't want to waste any more time. Like, I feel like within the last 20 years, there has been a lot of time that I have wasted. And I don't want to spend the rest of however much time I've been given thinking about shoulda, woulda, couldas. So if I focus on these 10 things, I won't go back to shoulda, coulda, woulda land, because I'm filling the time up daily doing things that are going to. And another thing I'll say about time, try all the things while you're here on this earth. While you have life, while you have breath in your body, try all the things. Explore all your passions. Because listen, child, I have attempted, tried, explored 11 different things. I have tried 11 things in my lifetime. Do you hear me? 11 of them. I sure have. I will talk about it one day. Maybe I will talk about it one day in another video. But when I tell you I have, oh my God, it's almost so embarrassing to even think about. Like, I had a nonprofit at one time. Child, I would have to make a whole other video with regards to the things that I have attempted to do. Listen, that's another video for another day. But I just want to end this by saying, you don't have time. You don't, because time doesn't belong to you. So every day that you are living, breathing, walking, talking on this here earth, make sure you are making it the best. Like, sure, every day is not going to be a good day. I understand that. But make sure you are doing something from your list. Make sure you are doing something that brings you joy, fulfillment, whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. Let's not waste our time. Let's not waste the time that we exist in. And that's it. But really, I just want to end this by saying, live your life like every day is your last. I know that may sound a little bit morbid to some. I know that may not sound inspiring to some. But for me, that's something that I keep, maybe not in the forefront of my mind, but it's on my mind. Like, today could be my last day here. Will I be satisfied with how I've lived my life? Will I be satisfied with what I've contributed to the world or contributed to the people in my life? Like, will I be satisfied? Like, how unfortunate would it be? Well, not unfortunate, because it's a blessing to make like 80, 90 years old, right? But how sad would it be to have lived a life that long, and then you're laying there in the bed or on the couch or wherever you may be in the hospital, saying to yourself, I wish I had have done this with the time I had. I wish I had have gone there. I wish I had have said this. I wish I had have created that. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have the time to do it. So do it now, right? So for me, that's what this YouTube page is about for me. Like, I'm doing it now. I didn't do it in my 20s. I didn't do it in my 30s. Okay, well, I'm here now. I'm going to use the time that I'm existing in now to create something. If I get 2 likes, fine. If I get 0, great. I know that I did it. So then if I'm blessed to live to 85, 90 years old, I can say I did it. I don't know how successful it was. I don't know if it impacted anybody, but I did it. So yeah, that's the note I'm gonna end on. Live a life worth living. Live a life that if you're blessed to make 85 years old, you can say, I did that. I did it and I did it well. That's it. See y'all next time. And I'm not a consistent poster. You already know that. So I'll see you when I see you. Bye. I hope that was good. I hope it inspires somebody.